Good afternoon, everyone. Shalom.
Travis Wayne Goodsell, Church News. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has thrust into the public spotlight on their website Aaron Coombs as the authority for the Old Testament for 2026. They are using an intolerant racist bigot to represent the intolerant racist bigot, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Some week or so ago, I did a video going over Matthew chapter 7, starting in verse 15, which I have the 3rd Nephi chapter 14 equivalent in the Book of Mormon, in which I challenged Mormons to run the test on the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints claims their religion is Christian, with the Book of Mormon as their keystone and Joseph Smith as their founder. Run the test. In case you're clueless about what the scripture says, this is, beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. Oh yeah, now it sounds familiar. Ye shall know them by their fruits. Seed turns into fruit. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Do you understand how that applies to seed fruit? If you plant a thorn, you're not going to get grapes. If you plant a grape, you're not going to get thorns. Simple, right? So, the moral version of it, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit. Good seed, good fruit. Corrupt seed, corrupt fruit. Too complicated? A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit. Neither can a corrupt seed bring forth good fruit. This is basic science of agronomy 101, used for moral behavior, from words likened unto seed. So, Christian, huh? 1 Nephi chapter 1, verse 2 and 4. Yea, I make a record in the language of my father, which consists of the learning of the Jews and the language of the Egyptians. In the first year of the reign of Zedekiah, king of Judah. Pre-Babylonian captivity Jewish Egyptians. Christian? No. Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is false by claiming the Book of Mormon as their keystone. So what about Joseph? Maybe Joseph got it wrong too. Maybe we're not supposed to have the Book of Mormon at all. (1838) history, technically vision, verse 19. I was answered that I must not join any of the Christian churches, for they were all wrong. And the personage who addressed me said that all their creeds were an abomination in his sight, that those professors were all corrupt. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is false to claim Joseph Smith as their founder. Book of Mormon is not their keystone. Joseph Smith is not their founder. Simple test. So there's no reason to go on any further on the branches to find some kind of a fruit that might be true. You ran the test for the core seed. They lie. Game, set, match. It's over. You shouldn't be going on any further with the church. You shouldn't let them threaten you. You shouldn't let them cause you to commit crimes, to be evil, to lie to other people. Run the bleeping test. So, the Thanksgiving Day or Thanksgiving weekend, Pope Leo XIV dropped the bomb on Christians, or Catholics technically. He declared that Christianity was formulated 1,700 years and 4 months ago. It's now 5 months. Which means it didn't exist before. You know, when the scriptures were written, that the Christians chose from the first creed of Christianity, 325 CE. Christianity, oops, false. Real simple test, not complicated. Then he went further to say and admit that the book of Daniel, chapter 2, Nebuchadnezzar's dream about an idol statue god, Daniel interpreted it as Christianity for the Roman feet mingled with clay. And the Pope also confessed that Christianity therefore fell according to that scripture. The Jewish author of the book of Daniel, written before the creation of Christianity, the Pope confessed was a true prophet, predicting the future of the creation of Christianity and its fall. Confirming the Book of Mormon and Joseph Smith are true. But the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, false. See how simple it is to study religion? Not complicated at all. So Coombs said that focusing on your study of the Old Testament, on its gospel principles like covenants and the atonement of Jesus Christ. Yeah. Good job, Aaron Coombs. Intolerable racist bigot. Do you not know what a racist is? The Jews are a race. The Jews are also a religion. So both racist and bigot applies to those who are intolerant with the facts of the Jews. You know, like Islam too. Oh, we ran that test. False. Wow, we're shutting down all the religions of the world. 4 billion people are intolerant, racist bigots. And Mormons want to be included. Way to go, Aaron. Good job. Church threw you under the bus. You thought you were doing it for Jesus. So, let's run the test on the Book of Mormon and Joseph Smith in regards to the pre-Babylonian captivity Jewish Egyptians. We already know they're true, because that's how we found out the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is false. So you then have to, it's a simple, obvious thing, but still, to run the test and show all the work on your paper for your answer on the test. Start with Oakes. Oh, false. Nelson, yep, false. Monson, all the way back until Brigham Young. Yeah, there it is. There's the one who caused the break-off. The first intolerant, racist bigot, Brigham Young. Simple test that not a single one of the 4 billion on Earth are running. And they all believe the Bible. They'll believe 3rd Nephi chapter 14 because it plagiarizes the Bible passage. They won't believe the rest of the Book of Mormon unless it too plagiarizes the Bible. So, now that that's cleared, everybody knows you're an intolerant, racist bigot, a hater of the Jews. You want me to go over 2nd Nephi chapter 29? I can go on and on about how evil Mormons are, with their own scriptures that they deny, with their own founder they deny. According to Jewish tradition, there are 2 messiahs for the theology. That's it. The one is called Messiah ben Joseph, Joseph of Egypt, from the book of Genesis. He is to be the first to come. He is to prepare the way for the coming of the second and final Messiah ben David. So Messiah ben Joseph needs to establish the religious order, because it's gone, needs to build the temple with all of its rituals, and gather the scattered remnants of the house of Israel. To prepare the people for the coming of Messiah ben David. However, he will be in battle with the enemy, who will murder him, steal his religious order, destroy the temple rituals, prostitute the women in the temple. The Jews called this the abomination of desolation under the Greeks. And will change the religion, therefore, to another religion, with another Christ. That's what Brigham Young did to Joseph Smith. Interesting. I'm sure that wouldn't be in the Book of Mormon anywhere, like 2nd Nephi chapter 3. Yep. The whole chapter is taught to Mormons every Book of Mormon year as pertaining to the prophecy of the coming of Joseph Smith Jr. Verse 15, his name shall be after Joseph of Egypt and after his father, Joseph Smith Sr. We all know this. And yet, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints will never allow you to believe that Joseph Smith Jr. is Messiah ben Joseph of the Jewish tradition. Notice verse 5. Joseph Smith is to be remembered in the covenants. Right, Aaron? Of the Lord, that the Messiah, ben David, should be made manifest unto them, Mormons of Joseph Smith, in the latter days. Joseph Smith comes first, then Messiah ben David. And wait, he's a Mormon. Whoa. So does Joseph Smith confirm this? Yeah. The first vision is Joseph Smith meeting with Messiah ben David and his father, Father Ammon, father and son Ammon. Joseph Smith is being selected as Messiah ben Joseph. Called me by name. And so Joseph Smith is preparing Mormons for the coming of Messiah ben David, who would be a Mormon. Verse 16 of section 103 of the Doctrine and Covenants. Therefore I will raise up unto my people a man who shall lead them like as Moses led the children of Israel. For Mormons are the children of Israel and of the seed of Abraham. Notice seed, human. Mormons must needs be led out of bondage by power and with a stretched out arm. It's all right here in scriptures for you. Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints don't want you to know about it and purposely did not footnote it correctly so that you would never go to Deuteronomy chapter 18 verse 15 through 19 or the 10 Commandments about the Jewish Christ. Yep, all these Christians trying to push the 10 Commandments into the public school systems and claiming it's about Jesus. Intolerant, racist bigots. You are not born that way, you were raised that way. So, Messiah ben David will be the one who arises in the future. He will restore Joseph Smith's church because he's a Mormon. He will have the keys of Moses as the man like Moses. His name will be he who is from the crossroads of the Wagoneer sun god at noonday. That's the translation in English. Isaiah gives it to you in the word sign. That's his full three-letter meaning. Plus the calendar date and clock time of the latter days when he would start his ministry to Mormons. Oh look, there it is in 1 Nephi chapter 1. Oh, the Jews were seers, prophets, revelators, and translators of Paleo-Hebrew and Egyptian to be the head of the church, just like Joseph Smith in section 107, verse 91 and 92. Oh, look, there's verse 91 with the keys of Moses, not Peter, James, and John, the ones who were supposed to plant the seed and got it wrong in sections 84 and 86, and the 1838 visionary accounts. Huh. Amazing. And so he then has to gather the scattered Mormons to Zion. He will reinstitute and restore the temple. And then sabbatical years and jubilee years, those are the calendar dates and clock times of his arrival. 2017 to 2024 is 7 years for the sabbatical years. And the jubilee year is 50 years. 2020 is when he will come and have the keys of the man like Moses with all that Moses did confronting Pharaoh. Yeah, this already happened. Where have you been, Mormons? Where you been? So they also put in the Sikos in English collection by J. Emmanuel Schlocket. If I pronounced that correctly, and I probably didn't. He puts in, anyone who does not believe in the Messiah, or whoever does not look forward to his coming, denies not only the teachings of the prophets, but also those of the Torah, the 5 books of Moses, our teacher. You are an intolerant, racist bigot. Any questions? This is your brain. This is your brain on Mormonism. Any questions?